Hey there! Welcome to this avatar showdown Alex just put together. It's going to be epic.
That's right. It's time to put it all on the line and figure out which AI avatars are the best.
We'll answer the big questions like, how real can we look? Which app has the most avatars? And language capabilities too.
Yes, some of us can walk and even talk like Batman.
Not only that, folks, we're also going to look at the emulation of your own image.
Like creating your own avatar based on your image, like myself. I'm actually Alex.
Let's get out of
right?
here.
Core praxis.
That's me. So anyway, what's up, guys? So we're gonna take a look at all these apps. Cool stuff, right? You saw the avatars at different sources. We're gonna take a look at 4 apps, and these 4 apps, including CapCut, are going to provide us some good insights into where this whole avatar thing is at. Obviously, nothing can beat the real person. So we're gonna check it out because there are some great values, some great tips to look at, and I'm gonna show you the interface, some of the quick highlights here, some of the unique features they have. Right, so let's take a look at that. And for example, let's take a look at what we can do with Heygen. So Heygen is one of the first ones that I did. You can go check out the video, look on the top right, or check the links below, where Heygen actually does the avatar that I just showed you, the emulation avatar. This is also done in Synthesia. Synthesia is Synthesia is the OG of the avatars. It's probably the first app that came out that really had this capability. So Synthesia has the most avatars because it has that advantage. I think he started, and Synthesia also kind of makes itself in the back end of other applications. So if you use 7 Taps or if you use any other type of applications that had avatars, some of those avatars come from Synthesia. Interesting though, there have been other apps out there that have their own avatars. They appear to have their own avatars. Maybe, I don't know the back end completely. Maybe they are borrowing from Synthesia, maybe not, but I haven't seen the same characters in Synthesia, and that's hard to tell. So Synthesia is the Mac. However, there are some issues with Synthesia we have to take a look at, and then there are some issues that perhaps may run with some of the things. CapCut also does avatars, and those avatars are not seen in these other apps. So yes, there is a bunch of stuff out there, but if you think about it, for the money, CapCut kind of wins because CapCut does the screen recording, does all the stuff, and it's only like $10 a month. While you go to Synthesia and the other apps, they're at least $25 and they work on credits. So Synthesia and these other apps, they have credits you have to use. Now, obviously, what is the caveat with that is that you're limiting yourself in terms of the number of avatars that you can use, but there are some cool features in other places. So we'll see what's going on here. Right now we have Heygen. Heygen is pretty cool, and if you notice, there's an interesting thing here with Heygen. Heygen has sort of the same interface that you see in CapCut, or a very similar interface. So I'm trying to wonder if CapCut and Heygen come from the same sort of a producer. And by the way, CapCut is made by ByteDance. Both companies do come from China. So something there to consider if you're doing corporate learning or not, if you care, I don't know. But those capabilities are pretty awesome. Heygen also introduced something else that is quite impressive, and that is the ability that once you record your own avatar, you can use that avatar and put it in any place. Sure, we know that that's actually what Synthesia does on a custom basis, but Heygen has also done something which is sort of enable that avatar as a chatbot, and you can actually interact with that chatbot. Interact through chat and say, "Hey, what is this? What is that?" And then it will actually answer based on the knowledge base that you provided.
That is a great question. Heygen streaming avatars can be used for live streaming,
customer support, product demonstrations, and personalized marketing messages.
So that's a pretty cool thing. So we got this 4 apps. Which one is the winner? You saw the samples there. It's hard to say. The pronunciation is another thing we have to look at. So we have the avatar. It's interesting because pronouncing the word avatar was a problem with Synthesia, where it would say it all kind of weird.
I'm an avatar.
We'll answer the big questions like, how real can we look? Which app has the most avatars?
But the cool thing is Synthesia does have correction mechanisms where you can correct the pronunciation. So Synthesia has a lot of cool tools in terms of the dictation and the pronunciation. Then we have Flicky. Flicky is another app that mirrors that and has the full-blown interface in terms of capability.
And what is it that Flicky can generate automatically? That has me curious.
If you look at the pricing of the two, between Synthesia and Flicky, they're pretty comparable in that sense. And actually, Flicky has more capabilities or has very similar capabilities for better pricing, I would say. So in terms of the features and capabilities that you have the avatars, you have the elements, the graphic elements that you can add, layers. So it works with layers as well. So it's much like what Synthesia did, which Synthesia started just with avatars, and then they added this full suite of authoring where you can pretty much create a course.
¿Y cuáles son los idiomas que se pueden apoyar en cada plataforma?
That you saw there is Heygen. And that's the other part we need to talk about to finish this video, is the language capabilities. If you actually go back and watch it again, you'll notice that the lips are syncing to the language that is being translated on. So Heygen so far that I know of is the only app that does this. And it's pretty amazing because, I mean, that's just cool, right? I mean, it's not just dubbing, it's dubbing and modifying your avatar so it matches the speech pattern, the movement, the lip movement of the words, which is great. I don't know why Netflix doesn't do that, because otherwise I'd probably watch all this dub stuff that keeps popping on my feed. Yeah, Netflix, stop sending me foreign stuff. All right. So language translation is available in all these apps. CapCut does it through transcription. Flicky does it as well. And in Video AI, which was another app, but they didn't include it here because that's more for like stock video, doesn't have avatars. So let's take a look at some of these samples then, and then we'll see what we can do next. But hey, comment below, like this video. It takes a while to make these videos. Just like them. I don't, if you want to subscribe, great. And much love and a lot of blessings to all my subscribers. 70 of them or 71 of them so far. All right. So let's check out this last samples here. Here's CapCut.
Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Estoy hablando en español, no?
All right. Do you notice there that probably the accent is not as available as it is in Heygen? Heygen has not only the Spanish accent, but also Latin American accent, which is great. Yeah, if you say Latin American accent, let's not throw a big canvas out there because there are at least 10 different accents, be it from Argentina all the way up to Mexico. But this is technically speaking, when you look at the flag and the thing you put in this, it's a Mexican accent or, Mexican Latin American accent. It doesn't have the th that you have in Spain. So the Philippian thing, King Philip. All right. So that was CapCut. So let's take a look let's see what Flicky does on this.
Hey there. Welcome to this Avatar Showdown Alex just put together. It's going to be epic.
Hola. Bienvenido a este enfrentamiento de avatares que Alex acaba de armar. Va a ser épico.
And last but not least, let's see what Synthesia does. Synthesia does have a lot of capabilities on this one, so let's listen to it.
Vamos a responder a las preguntas más importantes.
All right, so notice this is great. All of them had neural voices. Many of them had neural voices. and they sound just super, I mean, amazing.